Hey, Drew, you killed this shit.
What's up, everybody? Back in your ear, you know what it is. 613 Faye Production here on YouTube. Four Corners Wrestling, in the four corners of wrestling. Got my boys with me. I'm your host, Marshall Soul Man Simmons. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing out here. Quabo.
Soul Man. What it do? It's your boy Quabo.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Happy
why are you
holidays,
slimming
bro.
now? You slimming down? Is that what it is? You slimming down for the holidays?
Yeah, man. You know, so I gotta get ready to take in all this turkey and mac and cheese and cranberries and
I
veggies.
know.
What the hell?
You know,
Thanksgiving
man.
again? Thanksgiving again?
Nah, man, the holidays, man. Christmas, you know, yeah, that was coming around the corner. And, you know, that was part of our pay-per-view that we got going there for the holidays, man. Happy holidays, Hollywood.
Happy holidays, my brother.
My man. How you feeling today?
Good, man. You know what it is, cuz. You know what it is. I'm in here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in my grumpy mood right yet. FWBWO. But I got some more people to add to the list. I'm gonna wait till the end of the show because you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna add them all to the show. Because I'm getting tired of the IWC ignorance. It's real ignorant and stupid, and they act real stupid and ignorant, and I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Bossing up.
Oh, snap. Kingpin's in the house, baby. Let's get into it. With that being said, like I said, it's the holidays. Quavo's ready. Hollywood's ready. New Year's Revolution, baby. We going. Look, it might be a new year coming up, but we're going back in the day with it. You know what I'm saying? 2006, the second annual New Year's Revolution pay-per-view coming out on January 8th. You know what I'm saying? 8 days after the new year. So everybody got that liquor out of them. You know what I'm saying? They got that slim and trim back going on because everybody got fat over the holidays. You know what I'm saying? I know about that training season. We all know about that training season. Got to get it, baby. Out there in Albany, New York. So it was cold as bricks out that joint, I'm pretty sure. And of course, you know, this being 2006 back in the day, we had the nice, unique stands back in the day. I was loving it, man, with the ramp and of course the pyros as only WWE can do. Very nice with it. But I had Joey Styles. I know y'all remember Joey Styles. You know, he went off and basically quit on WWE TV, but here he was doing his thing, man. He was doing his thing with Jonathan Coachman. You know, they gave us a shout out. They gave the Spanish announce table, a shout out. So will it get broken? We will see. But it started off rated R superstar Edge. You don't know me. Nope, we're not going to sing that today. And he had Lita on his side. So yep, Lita had jumped ship. She was doing her thing. You know, she was with Matt. Now she's with Edge, and they was getting busy out there, man, which led to this match with Ric Flair. Ric Flair, the IC champ at the time. Quavo, what you think of the start of this program, man? We had the radar superstar Edge coming in, humping the ring, looking at Lita, talking about give it to me, girl, trying to get busy. Giggity goose, boy. Boy, I tell you what was your thing, man?
Man, I'm telling you, I've forgotten how raunchy it used to be back in the day. But you know, it worked. It worked. I don't know how it used to get me back in the day, but I'm telling you, it worked. It worked. And I'm telling you, this definitely started it off in a high note in my book.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see Lita, you get to see Edge, you know, and then you got Flair making it interesting. And it's a good start. You know, Mike Chioda ref out there making it look interesting too. And you know, it just took it back. It gave me a full like nostalgia vibe. You know, just seeing that, and it just made me think. You know what? What is gonna happen here? What is gonna go off the rails? What is gonna make it go so crazy that I'm gonna be like, oh, ain't no way they're putting that on TV. No, they did. Yeah, they did it. They definitely did. And that's what they did. They started off, man. This match, I tell you, definitely definitely took me back because it made me think, you know what? The rated R superstar did some dirty things. He did some dirty things. And it made me think, was he the dirtiest player in the game at the time?
Mm,
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think
mm.
so. But
What used to call
you're going
himself
up
the
against
ultimate opportunist? Isn't that what he called
uh-huh,
himself back then?
I'm trying to tell you. So it's like it makes you think like what did he used to do back then that made him get that kind of shine? And this was an interesting match where it made you think, okay, what's his end goal at the end of this match? Is he looking to win? Is he trying to get something? You know, he's got the briefcase. It's like, okay, you got some possibilities. There's a lot of things available for you in this moment right now. And what you gonna do? What you gonna do? But the match
Mhm.
overall, it was decent to watch. You know, it made me. I like seeing buff ass Flair. You know, he was looking buff here. He was looking swole. Let's admit it. Let's admit it. He was looking
55, 60
swole.
years old, out there
Hey,
looking buff.
he was looking buff. Okay, I ain't never seen him look so buff. I was like, okay. You get that muscle build. I see you. I see you. I'm telling you,
He said he's
it,
bringing that muscle.
he was. He had to be. He had to be, bro. Look at the gut. It was definitely out there. All I'm saying is, the match was interesting. A lot of eye pokes.
Mm-hmm.
You know I gotta say it. You know I gotta talk about it. That figure four, Alina.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know you're wrong, Flair. Now you know you're wrong, Flair. You know you're wrong. But I'm glad you did it because then I get to rewatch it over and over and over again. And you
Oh
know
man.
he still keeps the title though. You know that's what I liked
Mm-hmm.
about this match. He still got to keep his title. He got busted open. You know, and it's one of those things that will linger on throughout the entire pay per view because they ain't about to wash that shit off. Nope. So and they don't care. They're gonna be like, wrestle out there. We got work to do. We got a show. The show must go on.
We got work to do. We got work to do. I hear you, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh man,
I liked it. It was
Hollywood.
an interesting match.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were going to go to another point, but I'm gonna see if Hollywood touch up on it. Let's see if Hollywood. What was your thoughts on the start of this pay-per-view, New Year's Revolution 2006, man?
Mean Gene. It's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I can do a Ric Flair, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't really like Ric Flair right now. This match didn't make me like him anymore. But hold on. Let's rewind it. Before the pay-per-view started, I need everyone out there to go back. And you know what blows me about this is the man wasn't even in the match. Booker T. If you watch the beginning, he was talking about the Elimination Chamber. I'm so damn scared. He looks so scared. Like, I want to pull it up right now and show y'all. I was like, oh, snap. Booker T's in this match. Oh, and the next thing you know, he's not even in the match.
No, we're not.
Like, why they even interview him? Once you go, never go back out. Anyway, it was good to see Edge come out with Lita because I remember the rated R Superstar. And this is kind of like when he started getting his rise, I believe. You know, and he was the Money in the Bank. Don't forget, he was the Money in the Bank briefcase holder at the time. So technically, he could have cashed it in on Ric Flair if he wanted to. Even though we've never seen anybody cashing in on, you know, like the tag team belts or any of the other belts other than the champion, like the top champion. But it was a good put it this way. I don't want to say it was a great match because it wasn't a great match, but it was a good match. It told a story. It told a pretty good story. The legend, the resilient legend versus the young, hungry guy, the young, hungry new kid. But the psychology of this match, you can really tell that Edge really didn't care much. And maybe that's for some reason, I don't know. if you watch the whole pay-per-view, you know what I'm saying, maybe you'll get the same feeling as I do. But it didn't seem that he cared as much. I'm with Quavo, Flair. We can catch you for 1,000,001 things, bro. And this is 1,000,001 putting the figure 4 in Lita. You know darn well you weren't supposed to be putting no figure 4 in Lita. But then Edge picking up the DQ, Ric Flair picking up the win, retaining the belt. It was pretty good. The video packages were pretty dope. And like a lot of these old school ones that we've been doing, the video packages leading up to them have been pretty dope. It's been pretty dope to watch. And like you said, Joey Styles, oh my God. And Coach. Coach I got this in my notes. Coach hates Ric Flair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he hated Ric Flair. Ric Flair was, and you know, the match started off hot with Edge, you know, attacking. Because when I first turned it on, and some of these, like we talk about it every time we do these pay-per-views, the old school shows. Some of these I watched and I remember watching them, but some of them I remember watching, but I don't remember what happened. And as soon as I saw Lita, I was like, okay, Edge is the heel. But then I saw Ric Flair and I said, damn, I don't remember him being a babyface in WWE. But he was in this match. Ric Flair's chops, he was chopping them and wooing them. Then Flair was chasing Lita slowly.
Like a creepy old man.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to talk about the plane ride from Hell preview we got. Nobody's going to talk about that.
No. The crowd was really behind Ric Flair, man. They wanted him to win. Ric Flair, the dirtiest player in the book, even though he's a babyface, he's still a dirty player with the thumbs to the eyes. And something that Jose, I'm surprised Jose didn't bring this up. Ric Flair jumped off the top rope
successfully.
I ain't never seen that in my life, bro.
Hey, I got that in my notes. Successfully, like one of the few times I think that he successfully jumped from the top rope.
And of course, it wouldn't be a WWE Ric Flair match if it wasn't a lot of blood. I don't know if y'all caught when he bladed himself.
Yeah, I caught it.
Okay, yeah. Lord have mercy. I know Vince was back there going nuts. So much blood. I wonder, you know, since we're in this time, it's 2021, but I'm sure they didn't do it in 2020 and 2006 because people just for some reason just started washing their hands. Did they sanitize the ring after?
No.
I mean, how you know? You weren't there. How you know
the blood was still in the ring?
I mean, it's going to be in the ring. I'm saying that all you had to do was just spray, you know, what you call it on it.
Man, you ever seen Bloodsport?
Yeah.
Remember that part where Frank Deuce knocked that dude gold tooth out, and then a dude went up and got the gold tooth and just ran a sponge across the mat?
Yeah.
That's what they did.
As long as it was disinfected, as long as they had disinfectant, long as it was sprayed with disinfectant, nobody else could get affected. Because I remember one of the times Undertaker, this is off track, but I remember when somebody had hepatitis B. I don't remember who it was. It might have been Randy Orton's father. I think it might have been Randy Orton's father. And they was doing an angle where somebody was bleeding, and Undertaker got mad because he didn't know that the dude had hepatitis B. So I think there is some maybe that, I'm sure because it was 2006, they didn't go through all the ramifications that they should have went through. But I was just wondering, all that blood that was in the ring, what do they do after the match? Do they just leave it there? Do they spray it with something, or just so nobody else get infected? But that was something I was thinking of. I know everybody else that's listening is dude, who thinks about that while they're watching wrestling? I do. I like to have my wrestlers alive.
That's true.
I mean,
I like to have my wrestlers alive.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to die, even the ones that I don't like. I don't want them to die. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, there's a lot of people on this paper that I do not like. So, Yeah, I ain't want nobody to die. So I mean, it was a fairly good match. It was. I want to say what you would expect from these two, but I'm sure they could have gave you a better match, a more entertaining match with more time. I just think that the story was being told to set up another story, and yeah. So I think it was fairly good.
Okay, cool deal. Jokingly, I think if this match happened today, the crowd would be cheering Ric Flair getting his ass whooped at the end. But I think that's just me. So what we gonna rate this match, fellas? What we gonna rate this? Quabo, what we gonna rate this thing?
I think like 4.5 is good. 4.5 is good.
4.5.
Got
All
a little
that blood
blood
that Ric Flair shed for you.
Got a little,
you gonna give him
you
4.5.
I mean, you see they cut to commercials and come back, and he's still wobbling out the ring. I give him a 4.5. It was a good 4.5 for the wobble.
He cut a main artery in his forehead and was bleeding profusely, and you're gonna give him a 4.5.
That man was
in the going Hollywood.
Hey man, before I get my rating, thank you, Jose, for pointing that out because I had that in my notes too. I forgot to say that. Man, that man was in the ring for a long ass time. Freaking Ed then went back to the back, then talked to the internet people, and then told them he ain't really trying to rock with them right now. Rick still landed in the ring. They went to another little commercial drink. Rick still landed in the ring. Then he finally get up and then he walked back like nothing was wrong.
He had to sell. It's called selling. 7 minutes and 17 seconds for all that.
Oh yeah, that was a long time, bro. That was a long time. Wrap his head up and get him out of there. Not like back then they cared about concussions.
This is true.
So wrap his head up and get him out of there.
My man cut an artery. He had the true crimson face.
Yeah, Ric Flair comes across as the type of dude that the doctors tell him what part not to blade because they'll make him bleed the most, and then he cut that part. And
because he want to bleed the most.
Because I mean, to be honest with you, there was no need for blood in this match. There was no need for it. It was a one-on-one intercontinental match. This wasn't a hardcore championship.
And you got hit with a briefcase, not a steel chair.
Yeah.
So
a smooth briefcase at that.
Right.
But my rating is I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5. I would give it a 4.5 with Quavo, but it's Ric Flair, it's Edge, 2 Hall of Famers. It wasn't that bad of a match, but it wasn't that great.
Okay, all right, cool deal. All right, so moving on. We had Todd interviewing Kurt Angle, and whoever that Bama was with Kurt Angle, I still ain't figured his name out yet. Lord, help me. I don't know who that was. He looked like one of the Sear brothers' older cousin or something like that. But Kurt cut a hilarious promo. I found myself laughing out loud.
Hold on, was it hilarious?
Huh?
Was it hilarious?
Man, you want to touch up on it, Hollywood?
I want you to go ahead and keep going, but I'm just asking, was it hilarious?
I looked at it as him trying to draw the most heat from everybody that he could because he touched on everybody.
Everybody.
So I seen this on Twitter. Somebody posted this on Twitter, not the whole promo, just the part where he says, "I don't rock with the blacks." I seen that on Twitter,
right,
a couple months back. Now seeing this promo. Okay, so I didn't want to make fun. I'm not going to make fun of his addiction, but this is what a lot of the IWC calls him Perk Angle. This was Perk. This was Perk Angle.
Oh,
because he didn't give a damn.
He didn't care about what he was saying.
I don't know if he don't like black people or not, but I felt like it. I was pissed.
That's what you felt. I just felt like he was cutting a promo. Like I was just in like the wrestling moment because first he said he hoped the U.S. Lose the war in Iraq.
Watch this, Jose. Watch this, Quavo.
I'm watching.
Watch this, Quavo. You know why I thought that he didn't like black people?
Why's that?
He had a what is it called? He has a black son, Jason Jordan, that he didn't know.
Jason Jordan.
So maybe he was just getting some of that black poo-tang and just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's how you really feel. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that to you, Kurt. Kurt, if you hear me, I know you're not that bad. I know you were just cutting a promo, but I ain't gonna lie, it did catch me off guard. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Marshall.
It caught me off guard, but that's what the promo's supposed to do, right?
Some, but not that. Not when you talk about
what?
Yeah, not when you talking about race. Race ain't.
What's the thing, Quavo? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
No, this is different than when Vince said, "What's up, my nigga?" That was Vince McMahon playing a character. This looked like Kurt. I'm not saying that anybody listening. I am not saying Kurt Angle was racist by no means. He was playing a part as well. However, Vince McMahon don't walk around going around, "What's up, my nigga?" It might be a little bit more believable that Kurt Angle doesn't like the blacks. I'm not saying he don't. I'm just saying the way the promo came off, it kind of looked like, all right, well, yeah, he don't really, but
isn't Vince thing and wasn't Vince thing back then like make me believe? So you think like he was like going a little too much into himself to make you believe? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Vince was doing it, and we knew he was playing a character. A lot of people got mad at Vince for saying the N-word, which I don't understand because you watch Quentin Tarantino movies. So you're a hypocrite because Vince McMahon is a character. See, one thing with Vince that Vince gets a raw deal about that nobody else does is he owns the company, but he also was a character on the show of the company he owns.
True.
So people look at him automatically. Once we found out he was the owner, there are some people that look at Vince as just the owner. And he shouldn't be saying shit like that. And then there's some of us that look at it like, well, he's playing a character. Like Do-Rag Vince, y'all know that. That's one of my favorite Vinces. This Kurt Angle, like I said, Kurt Angle's not racist. I'm sure he's not racist. I'm about 100% sure that he's not racist. However, it did catch me off guard because I was like, damn, oh shit.
But he also said he wants to make Jesus tap out. So it's like, that's why I say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to the whole thing and watch it, everything. It's like, he's just, to me, my perspective, and I understand totally where you're coming from. Because it totally caught me off guard too. But I'm like, okay, once he said that, I'm like, okay, you're just trying to draw heat from every damn buddy.
Yeah. And I'll say this to that point. Technically, all of us kind of disrespect Jesus every day. So I wasn't really that mad about that because I knew that's what that was, trying to draw heat. The blacks thing, it wasn't that. Put it this way. If he would have said the N-word, then I might have not even cared. The blacks just sounds like we know the N-word is worse.
Would you have preferred him say colored?
Then that would have
That would have been worse. Come on now. That would have been even more verified.
I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, that sounds worse, but I mean, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But like, with him going the way he was going, there was no way that he would have been able to say anything that wouldn't have sounded.
Let me explain it a little bit better. If Triple H said the same promo, I would rock with what Triple H said. If Triple H said the exact same words, that I would rock with Triple H. I forgot about this angle, this Kurt Angle. Remember Kurt
the one that was anti-American.
Correct. I forgot all about this one. So this one doesn't, he looks like, okay, so yes, he looks very convincing. I believe everything he's saying, but I don't because I know him. We've got to know Kurt Angle over the years, and we know he's a great dude, man. He had his addiction problems, and that's why I said I'm not gonna make fun of him and call him Perk Angle like other people do. Just like I wouldn't make, and we're not gonna talk about recent news, but I wouldn't make fun of Jeff either. And one of them groups made a tasteless post, and I'm gonna get to your little punk asses later, but I wouldn't make fun of him for that. Kurt didn't look like he was cutting the promo. Kurt looked like a white man venting. And that's why it kind of threw me off. Now I know it's a promo. I'm not mad about it by no means. because it's it's a promo, and what's done is done. This happened in 2006. For real, certain things. If you weren't mad at the time, you shouldn't be mad later. For certain things. So I wasn't mad at it. It just caught me off guard. Like, hold on, wait, did he just say that? The Jesus thing was like, it's Kurt Angle, But the blacks, it was like, but if he would have said color, like Jose said, if he would have said colored, oh yeah, he wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Like I said, it's like the third time you just said Jose. I said
no.
No.
I'm agreeing with Jose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with Jose.
It would have been more like he would have been more politically wrong.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right. Now, Triple H would have did the same exact promo. It would have been one of Triple H's best promos ever. Some people might not,
So I want to wrap this up.
I think
we done been on this right here. So why would you be okay with Triple H and instead of having the feeling that you have now with Kurt Angle?
Because we knew that with with Kurt Angle, we know in the ring he'll do anything. In the ring. On the mic, I totally forgot about this. That's what I'm saying. I forgot about this side of him. Triple H will do anything in the ring, as we'll see later, and he'll do anything outside the ring. Remember what he told Booker? People like you shouldn't be on the belt. So we know that he'll go to the bottom of the bottom to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I just was you would expect
more from Triple H than you would from Kurt Angle then.
No. I respect less from Triple H than I expect from Kurt Angle.
Right. Right. Because he takes all the shots, whereas Kurt Angle he can't take all of them. He'll get close to that line, but he doesn't pass it.
Well, like this. If you go on YouTube right now and type in Kurt Angle's top moments, this won't pop up.
That's true.
Even if you put Kurt Angle's funniest moments, this won't pop up. If you put his best promos, this won't pop up. So I'm remembering Kurt Angle from either the Olympic gold medal, You Suck, or Kurt Angle when he was yippee-ki-yay, I'm a cowboy with Stone Cold, or you know what I'm saying, when he was just super wrestler, when they called him the wrestling machine. And this is kind of when he was phasing into that wrestling machine, Kurt Angle. So, and didn't he leave not too long after this?
I think he did. I feel like he did.
I think
he probably did.
He probably did leave not too far after this because TNA was a thing at this point.
Yeah.
So, but we're rapping about this. My bad.
It's all good. Quabo, like to touch on Angle's promo?
No, just that it's still, Rick is still wobbling out that ring right about now. We're finishing up with the promo. It makes sense. Makes about sense. We took as long as it took for Rick to get out that ring. I'm just saying.
Hey, but there's nothing wrong with it, though. You know what I'm saying?
You did a great job, though. Proud of you.
Good having good conversations. You know what I'm saying? And that man said he basically to wrap it all up. That man came out and said, I say this to say I could say all this and people will still cheer me because I'm the best. But yeah. So moving on.
Some cheers when he said I heard some cheers when he said I don't like the blacks.
You know what? I did too. But
maybe that's what pissed me off. Maybe that's
what's terrible is we still got that going on today. I'm not going to go too much into it, but yeah, TNA and everything, motherfucking thing there because a lot of stuff going on over there. But moving on, this next match, I love these wrestlers in this next match. It was for the WWE Women's Championship, and I love the wrestlers in this match. God bless Mickie James. God bless Trish Stratus. God bless Mickie James again. Richmond, Virginia. Stand up. VA's finest. Oh my goodness. Mickie, I'm your number one biggest fan, man. I'm with you. I'm with you. I love you. Hollywood, what was your thoughts on the WWE Women's Championship match? my boo, giggity, 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 goo, Mickie James, and Trish Stratus. Man, this thing has some history to it because this is back when Mickie showed up and she was like, Trish, I'm your biggest fan, and she was dressing like Trish and helping Trish out and trying to get busy with Trish, filling all up on her. Then it came down to the match, and Lord have mercy, Mickie was looking so awesome. Talk about the match, man. She got me tongue-tied over here, bro.
Okay, so before I go into the match, my note said Todd, Kurt Angle promo. He got on a gold medal from Atlanta. Oh shit, he doesn't like blacks. Kurt was hype. Damn, Rick's still in the ring hurt? No, why are they playing Rick's music? Okay, so this match, the video package was amazing. Again, man, the video packages, man, back then, oh my gosh, I wish they did that now. Yes. The video, and I'm talking about all the companies. I would give New Japan some props because New Japan does good video packages now. The other two companies, not so much. But the Fatal Attraction, Mickie James kissing Trish, trying to rub up on her. Her skin feel like silk. Hey, I know I want to skip forward real quick. I'm sorry. And when she was back there in the little internet acting joint, Trish was like, "You do know you lost, right?" Mickie said, Mickie, you know what, Mickie? We're gonna tag you. Because Mickie James, not only you a Hall of Famer, and I hope, because I know you got a lot of resentment towards WWE. Some of it I agree with, some of it is like, all right, shut up, please. But you wasted your real talent. You should not have been wrestling. You should have been an actress, for real. Because you, girl,
yeah, for real.
Girl, let me
tell you. For real, you should have been an actress, because
Mickie James, you told the story. Trish ain't really tell no story for real. You told the story. You
yep.
Doing her moves. She did her move in this match. The match was fairly good. I thought this was the match where she grabbed her by the what Trump said, and she licked her hand. That's what I thought this match was, but I forgot.
Grabbed her by the peach.
Yeah, they feuded for a while, so this was a good match.
She just grabbed her breast in this one.
Yeah, she just grabbed right. This match, I mean, it's what you expect. It's two Hall of Fame women. This was, you know what? This was when they was about to transition to the Divas era. And this is what Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Bayley, all Bianca Belair, this is what those females fought to get back to and to get attention. This was the second match. This easily could have been the first match. But again, we know why they did. You watch the pay-per-view, you know why the first match was the first match. But this could have been it couldn't have been the main event, no. But this could have been the first match. This could have kicked everything off. It was a good pace, good working. Both of them are good workers in the ring. It wasn't too. It wasn't stiff, but it was stiff enough that it was like, ooh, damn, ooh.
Yeah, it kept you interested the whole time.
Yeah, you was like, ooh. And you know, we were almost conditioned to when the Divas era came that we didn't want to see these pretty girls getting punched in the face like that. Man, I wanted more of this.
Right.
This was good. If you'd have put them in the cage, that's the only thing that was missing was the cage.
Oh, yeah. What?
They okay, so I'm gonna end it with this. They crawled so the 4 horsewomen of WWE could run.
Yep.
And this was one of those types of things. Of course, we give, and again, we're gonna tag Mickie James. We love Mickie James, but a lot of the credit goes to Lita and Trish. Nah, let's stop that. We throw Mickie James in there. There's a lot of other women we could throw in there. Victoria, we could throw her in there. But Mickie James, we gotta give Mickie James, we gotta give Mickie James her flowers while she's here, so she can inhale them. So yeah. And y'all people that yeah, because I know she smoked.
I peeped that.
He definitely smoked some tree.
Yeah. Mickey, holla at me, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey, thank you for the match. Trish, of course, Trish, you always the
Trish, you point that finger, girl. Trish Stratus, you point that finger.
That's the weakest thing that Trish Stratus does. Her interest is horrible.
She points the fuck out that finger.
Yeah, but Trish, I had a crush on Trish. And I already don't date white girls like that, but I had a crush on Trish. And
Mickey was my boo. I feel like Mickey was my baby.
Nah, Nikki was too crazy for me. Nikki too crazy. Like Nikki, man. I mean, Mickey is so. I call her Nikki. Mickey was so believable that you really would think that she really was Trish Stratus's number one fan. Even though we know she wasn't, because we watched the TNA pay-per-view a long time ago and we saw where she really came from. So it was great. I'm done. I'm done, because it wasn't a great match, but it was a great overall segment. The video package included, it was a great segment.
Okay. Quavo, what you think about this match, man? This for the women's championship match in which Trish Stratus
retained. Compared to the bullshit we get to see the other women in. Oh Lord.
No spoilers. But oh man, I'm gonna try to keep my calm. But go ahead, Quavo. Go ahead, talk about this match, bro.
I mean, this match was a decent one to watch. Like Hollywood said, this is what the four horsewomen fought back to get in this kind of shine. And I'm glad they did, because I mean, this match was great to watch. I feel like if you watch it again, yeah, there are some moments where you're like, oh, Trish could have been a little better there, but it's Trish. Come on now. You can't put all that on Trish now. She was busy being a champion. Let her be a champion. And she did a great job in this too. And I think the best part, in my opinion, was that moment when they try to do that pin in the blood spot, and it still hasn't been wiped down properly, but it was still good to watch her get kicked out of the ring. You see the anger in her face. Like, these two ladies sold the story, and you could tell that Mickie did a great job of making it look like she was a fan, and even gave you that stalker vibe when she goes to get the belt. All the aggression, all of that, she sold it. And that spine buster. I mean, the Stratosphere was sloppy, but that spine buster, man, it was nice. And then the Stratisfaction was pretty decent too. I didn't like how they ended the kicks with the chick kick. But at the same time, you know what?
I'm with you. I didn't like
that's her fan. That's her fan. She's gonna take the kick and she's gonna let her, her star win, and give her props for it afterwards. And it told the story really cool. I liked it. It made me enjoy it. And it was the right amount of, TNA, it gave us just the right amount. So that way it's not making this look like just another segment. It's an actual match for a championship title. So, I thought it was decent. It was a pretty good one.
Hey, Quavo, can I ask you a question, Quavo?
Yeah.
Okay, so something I noticed, and just with the rest of this pay-per-view as well, and some of the pay-per-views that we've been watching, new school wrestling is boom, 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 boom. Old school, well, and this is not really super old school, but it's old school. They take their time, bro.
Yeah.
They take their time, bro. Like even when Coach said Mickey Pinner, she was telling a story. Like watching a new school match, you can almost have a heart attack with oh shit. With these is like, oh
no, it's been seasoned properly with the video package in the beginning.
Yeah,
so it's been sitting there all morning long. So now you're putting it on the grill, and they're putting in that work, and it's sizzling. I'm telling you, even just the outfits, all of that, bro. it does the right enough to get me attached to it.
I'm with you.
You know,
I'm with you.
enjoy it. Sit back, enjoy it. You know, like the faces they make, the reaction, their body language. Like that was the kind of thing that you really get out of them, and it's really dope.
Very much so. Very much so. So we playing this thing. We'll be breaking this thing, gentlemen. Hollywood.
I'm gonna have to give it higher than the first match, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5.56.
Okay. Quabo.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving it a 6, man. 6, almost 7 because of the giggity, but no, Trish, she got to get her footing better, but it's there. Get that win. Let's get it.
For sure. God bless Nikki getting pinned. Oh my goodness, it's still hilarious out there getting busy. Nikki James, we love you, girl. Yes, we do. All right, so next we had an interview with Maria interviewing herself, and I'm looking at the screen like, really? Why is this chick on my screen? But then Gregory Helms steps in to save the day and lets her know, look, Jerry ain't gonna be out there doing this creepy puppy thing because I'm about to retire him. And then he just steps off. And when he steps off, boy, I tell you what, when I seen Sheldon Benjamin and Mama, that brought back memories like a mug, yo. Because I almost forgot, I ain't gonna say almost, I forgot about Mama. But seeing her, man, that brought back so many memories. And she was still talking her trash. I mean, man, she talked more shit than a little bit, boy, like a mama would, boy. I'm talking about, you hungry, baby? Sheldon was like, yeah, I ate. I had a protein bar. Man, Mama said, that's why you ain't winning no matches, because you ain't eating properly. We got to get you some food. That's when we got introduced to catering. I tell you what, went on back there. Okay, we was like, yeah, let's go get some food. We got to go back there to catering. And so he went on by this way. And as Hollywood pointed out, they going over the edge. And it's like, man, I ain't got time to talk to no kids, man. I got other things on my mind, man. I got bigger things on my mind. Lita's like, what's on your mind, baby? He's like, bitch, you won't understand. Back up. And he goes by this way, and Lita goes and gets on the phone. And then we get to the match. Jerry the King Lawler versus Gregory Helms. And this is after Gregory Helms, let go with a hurricane persona. And he went on WWE.com back in the day, Unlimited, and started talking about a conspiracy. Conspiracy theory this and conspiracy theory that. Kind of same thing that Sami Zayn was doing, the current product. But yeah, conspiracy theories hold him down and accused Jerry of being his biggest cult. Like, Jerry, you ain't never, like, only time you liked me was when I was a hurricane. You ain't mess with me now. And Jerry was like, man, if you don't get out my face, I tell you what. Hurricane ain't get out his face. So King was like, all right, let's fight. New Year's Revolution. And here we are. This match, 9 minutes, 32 Gregory Helms, excuse me. What was I saying?
The Hurricane.
Hurricane, okay. Yeah. That's right, because he dropped the Hurricane persona. So
he kept the tattoo.
Yeah, he kept the Green Lantern tattoo. Yep. So what was your thoughts of the whole segment there, Quabo? Everything leading up to this situation between Jerry Lawler and Gregory Helms. Hey, was Mama hilarious or what?
Oh man, she was cracking me up. I mean, leading up to it with Maria having her monologue or her one-on-one interview with herself. I mean, it was decent seeing it all create and paint a story leading up to it. And Mama, I'm telling you, one of the most funniest characters. I enjoyed seeing her like reaction to the protein bar comment. Like I was like, "Ooh, you about to get your ass beat? You about to get your ass beat?" But then she turned it around to some slick shit and said, "Ooh, that's why you ain't winning." I'm just saying, you tripping, and Mama ain't tripping. She, it was hilarious.
Mama knows best.
She knows best. She knows best because I mean, it foretold something that was going to happen later on, and I think that's what made it very interesting. Watching this match itself, it had a lot of moments where it was like, damn, I forgot, that he could ever be a heel because he's Hurricane in my heart, but not right now. It's just not working. But he did a lot of decent stuff that a heel would do, and that's coming from two guys that have been faces in this moment. Jerry is the one that's loved in this match, and you could tell by the reaction. But seeing how well he did those moves, those pokes to the eyes, the way he was taunting, and then Jerry throwing the taunt back right at him in the middle of the match like Hurricane, like, oh snap, King threw it back on you, bro. You better turn up your heel shit because he's not playing either. So it made it interesting to watch. It wasn't enough for me though. I will say this though, and I'm glad that the crowd was loving the King because I was like, this needs to be a wrap. Let's get it going. But it was a fairly good match.
Wrap it up. You like wrap
Yeah.
it up, B.
Yeah, because I was like, bro, I just knew it. I was like, let's wrap it up because I can't see Hurricane as a heel no more. Gregory, I'm sorry. It's not working for me. It's not working for me. Go back to being a superhero. I appreciate you more that way.
So, yeah, this match was almost 10 minutes, man. This one was like, long.
Yeah.
Hollywood. What was your thoughts on the Gregory Helms and Jerry the King Lawler match and the segments leading up to it, man?
Hey man, listen. I'm not gonna do too much talking about that match because Quavo did a great job of talking and saying what I was pretty much going to say and echo. But I will say this: Hurricane, great. We gotta add him too because I'm a huge Hurricane. I'm a huge Gregory Helms fan now. As the man Gregory Helms, great dude, man, great dude. Never heard a negative thing about him. Even when I watched shoot interviews, never really heard anything negative. Him saying anything negative. Great dude. It was weird watching him. I'm with Quavo. It was weird watching him play a heel, but that man can see in the future, and I'm gonna tell you why. King saying puppies all over. It might have been cool when we were younger, but man, that's egregious. Hurricane was right. He should have shut him up. That creepy old man. Like that, right. That should show you where we were at as a country, where one younger dude is fighting against the creepy old man, and they're cheering for the creepy old man.
Right.
That's crazy. But of course, King's a legend, man. And I don't mean that, King, if you ever hear this, I don't mean it like you're a creepy old man for real. Your character was a creepy old man. I've heard 32
years in the business, man. Like
I've heard great things about you as well, man. So shouts out to you, Hall of Famer. You should be multiple time Hall of Famer. You should be a Hall of Famer for your wrestling skills and your commentary as well. DX, most of the people in DX in there twice, so you should be in there twice for your contributions to wrestling. But in my notes, Edge, that's an Easter egg. If you watch this pay-per-view, and we're not gonna say anything, but that was an Easter egg. He didn't want to talk to the kids on the internet. I guess talking on the internet to people was a thing. This is probably when it first started, like AOL and all that stuff. Man, Mickey can act.
Yeah.
Cause that Mickey can act, man. But I'm sorry, Sheldon. Okay, y'all keep calling her Big Mama. Y'all don't know who that is?
I keep forgetting.
Marshall, you should know who it is. I
keep forgetting.
I'm disappointed in you. You're not mad at Kurt Angle talking about the blacks, and you don't know who this black woman is?
That's terrible. You're terrible, man. You're terrible. I tell you, man, I forgot, man.
You know what happens? When you don't know the famous black woman that's playing Mama?
What happened?
You know what happens when you don't remember her sitcom in the 90s?
You're talking about you about to bring it back. You about to bring it back.
With Brandy?
It's on my tongue.
Brandy was one of her.
It's on my tongue. It's on my tongue.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
It's on my tongue.
It's Thea, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Thea, man. If you ain't know Thea, listen. It's only two.
I told you I forgot, man.
It's only two women that could play that role as flawlessly as she did that night. and one couldn't have played it back then because she was too young. Monique and Thea are the only two black women I can think of that could go into the WWE and act the way she acted. She didn't even act like
Nell Carter. I got a third one for you. Nell Carter.
Nah, she can't. She would be acting. Thea wasn't acting like she was acting. She was acting like she was really like, fuck all this wrestling shit.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, why you ain't eating?
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mel Carter would. Mel Carter's a good one, but Mel Carter would have been acting. Oh my God, Sheldon, you need to eat something. Come on, honey. Thea was off the. Boy,
beat your ass.
What the hell wrong with you? You ain't eating no food. That's why your dumb ass. If she could curse, oh my God, that would have took it over the top. That's why your dumb ass losing these matches, boy. Hell wrong with you not eating? You eating protein bars. Come on, boy. But like Marshall said, we got introduced to catering. Yeah, man, the match itself, like I said, I'm not gonna really talk too much about it because Quavo did a great job of speaking on it. It was weird to watch Hurricane as a heel, because I mean I just always loved Hurricane. But
hey, when he got on the mic, I did a little bit when he got on the mic. What are these?
He's always been great on the mic. Like he's always the problem, probably reason why he didn't get pushed because he came up in the wrong era. If Hurricane was out now, he'd been a champ by now. Don't tell me he couldn't. Nikki Ash was a champ.
Yeah.
I call her Nikki Ash, and it's Nikki A-S-H. But she was the champion. And she was the top champion.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't
almost a superhero.
Yeah, she wasn't a mid-card champion. She was the actual woman's champ.
Mm-hmm.
So Hurricane could have been a champ. But yeah, man, I mean, of course, veteran, young guy. You could tell that King was calling in. They probably, of course, discussed the match in the back, but you could tell King was the general in this match. But he also was trying to make. He wasn't trying to. One thing I like about King when we watch these matches, because we did the one with Doink the Clown as well. He knows how to give it up to the other people when it's their time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's one thing I like about him. And it was, it was decent. It was pretty good, man. It was. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible.
Okay. So we're gonna rate this segment, gentlemen. Quavo, we're gonna rate this segment, bro.
Anybody give no rating?
You ain't giving no rating?
I had to think about it. I had to let it percolate. 5.5. 5.5. It's fair. It's the King. You know, it's not Hurricane, but it also is Hurricane. So yeah, 5.5 is fair.
Hollywood.
4.5. It ain't Hurricane.
It's simple. Period. All right, so after this, we get more giggity goose. We get more Mickey. Hey, Mickey. And she's back there with Trish, as Hollywood pointed out earlier. And they're trying to do their little, get on the internet and talk to the fans thing. And Mickey is like so excited. She's up on Trish. And she's
no,
like,
not
Trish.
they. Trish was.
Well, yeah, Trish was going to get on. And that's what did Trish ask Mickey there, Hollywood? She's like, what?
You know you lost, right?
But Mickey didn't care. Mickey was just like, she good. She happy to be in her space. She happy to be in her energy, boy. She's like, but it was just so excited. Did you feel that out there? We should do it again. And yeah, she's trying to get up on it, but I thought they was about to get busy in the back, boy.
When she sat down, I thought she was gonna try to get Trish to sit on top of her, dog.
Sit on her lap, right?
Yeah, I swear that's what I thought she was trying to do, because she backed up, like, come on, sit down, bro. Trish.
I was like, Mickey trying to get busy. Woo, I love you, Mickey. Oh my goodness. That was I got in my note, that was like a rated R segment, because next, man, we go to Mama and Catering. As Hollywood reminded me. See you back there, boy. She's back there talking about what in the hell is this first grader food they feeding my son? They got PB&J sandwiches back there and bologna and cheese sandwiches. She said my boy needs some cabbage and some ham hocks and some collard greens. And I guess she started looking in her bag. I don't know what she was looking for, but she bent over, had her old wide load spread out there. And music hits, the lights go red, nobody feels the earth shake because Big Viscera just walks up behind Mama. I feel like he got the secret that Drax was trying to do when Drax was like he was standing there being invisible, and because like Mama was just doing her thing and he just walks up behind her and yeah, he's just looking. He does a little gyro to hip thing, ravishing Rick Rude hip thing and everything. Like, does a little pump thing. Like, I'm about to get busy. And then the lights come back on. The music stops. Viscera's looking at Big Mama. He's like, Girl, you got some junk in your trunk. I'm like, what? I need a piece of that sugary creamly chocolate pie. I said, what? Man, Big Mama was like, what you talking about? Man, that junk was too crazy. Too crazy. We're gonna move on. We probably got kids listening. It's outrageous. Go watch the pay-per-view. You wanna know what happened? Oh my goodness. Viscera, you nasty. But then we get a video package, and that's Hollywood pointed out, man, these video packages, man, they've been great. I did point something out, though. I want to see the fellas catch it. But we get out the video package. Then we come into the next match. Triple H going up against, and you know what? I'm not even going to do it to my man because we done talked about him. And you know what? Yes, I am. It's the Big Slow going out there doing this thing. This one Show had the cast on because Show ain't like how Triple H was talking smack about Flair and he was just beating him up, man. Triple H was just brutalizing Ric Flair during this time. And Show confronted him, man, say, hey man, you ain't no bully, man. The hell, man, I'll beat you up, man. What you want? You messing with old man Flair? I'll put you down. And Triple H was like, man, if you don't get out my face. So it comes down to a contract signing. The cerebral assassin got some up his sleeve, man. Boom, takes Show down. Pulls out Mr. Sledgehammer. Bow. Show hand. Broken. He's in pain. The big giant gonna do. Big hand for the choke slam. Now he got a big ass cast on that joint. But guess what, man? The pack we see you using that joint as a sledgehammer. So we get the match. Triple H, Big Show with a big ass cast on his hand. Lord have mercy. Hollywood. 16 minutes and 11 seconds for this one, bro.
Too long.
Let me get your thoughts.
Time to play the game. I get a kick out of that. Bruh, you try like just said everything in my notes. Okay, so like I do, my notes say during the Big Mama segment in the catering, what the hell is this? What is going on with Big Viscera? How the hell she didn't hear the music and didn't see the lights turn red? I swear that's in my notes, bro. Like, what the hell? I was like, wait, what? Never mind. I thought by the end of it, she was going to give Viscera something. I didn't know she was going to keep going hard on him. I thought they was going to both like flirt back with each other and what you call it. I forgot Viscera was still in the company. You know what? I forgot the Big Love Machine.
Because I did too.
I didn't know. I forgot this era of him.
I forgot, dog. I thought Mark Henry was the only big black lover they had in WWE.
That's what I'm about to say. I remember him being in a rap group. I remember him being in the ministry. I remember him being a heel. I do not remember him being the Big Love Machine. But whatever. Like you said, also, of course, like I mean, the video package was amazing. These video packages make you get invested in the matches. Some of these video packages be better than the matches. Triple H is such a good heel. Lord have mercy. He's one of the greatest heels of all time. We got to give him his flowers while he's still here too. A lot of people, they say, and I always talk about this when I talk about him, the Stephanie stuff, and it's like, bro, shut up. Dude was on before he got with her. And then he just, once he got with her, he got better. Like, there's not too many heels that's better than Triple H. I'm sorry. Fight me if you want to, and you can write in the comments. Call me all types of names all you want, but there's not too many people in the history of wrestling that are a better heel character than Hunter Hearst Helmsley, aka Triple H, also known as Paul Levesque. Big show, man. These matches be so long, bro, and so slow. He had a big old club on. I knew it wasn't going to stay on his hand. Whether he took it off himself like a dummy or Triple H sawed it off or something. I knew something was going to happen.
Just sawed it off.
Yeah, something was going to happen where that big old club wasn't going to be on his hand the whole time. I mean, but this is what you typically would get from these two. It wasn't too special. So Sting wasn't the first person that broke the sledgehammer. It was Big Show.
Mm-hmm.
Broke it with his hand like a fool. The same hand that was hurt.
The broken hand.
Stupid Big Show.
Stupid Big Show.
He just be doing, like, I don't know why they book him like that. Like, I'm sure they call it, them two probably veterans, so they probably call it in the ring. Why would Big Show let him do that? Because usually it's the heel that calls it in the ring, usually. Mm-hmm. So Triple H, why would he let him say, hey, you should break my sledgehammer with your bad hand? And Big Show didn't think about it like, hold on, wait. That makes me look stupid. Yeah, but no one would care because we all think you're stupid. You know what, man? I yield the rest of my time to Quavo because Big Show blows me. He blows me, dog. He just don't, like, I get it. They were telling a story, and you know what I'm saying, but that is not, you know what I mean? Common sense would tell you, I don't care how much you have a broken hand. You can look at the hand and see there's a big old club on it. It's not like you don't got nothing on it. If you don't got nothing on it and you in the heat of the moment, you might forget that you got a club, that you got a broken hand. You know what I'm saying? If he came out there with just both of his hands and one wasn't taped or one didn't have that big old club, then, okay, maybe if he would have did that, then I would have said, okay, maybe, adrenaline got to him. He just wasn't thinking about that. Bro, you got the big old club on. So you got the club on because something's wrong with the hand. What? Why you didn't do it with the other hand? What was the point of doing it? Never mind. Quavo, go ahead, Quavo.
Oh, man.
Bro, you had everything on the nail. Like, I wanted to talk about so many things, but that chop, though. You didn't even need to use that hand. Why would you use that hand? Why? Freaking Big Slow.
Face with it. Unless you punching him in the face with the club. Why the hell? Come on, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, trust me, I'm letting y'all know beforehand. I'm giving y'all a spoiler alert. I'm gonna say the same shit for the next match.
Oh, geez, that's great. Well, this video package I will say was really good because it created the story as to why the heck was this even a match on the pay-per-view. And now you know why, because if you watch that video package, it tells the story plain and simple, and it gives you the relevance of this feud to make this match even possible. Triple H disqualifying the Big Show, and then Big Show doing that tit for tat with Kane. So now Kane's in the elimination chamber. But props to Hollywood calling it out as it is. Triple H probably one of the best heels in the biz, and definitely in this time. And he, I mean, yeah, he's just one of the best, man. He's just one of the best at being a bad guy and showing that brutality, that heel brutality. Ripping the cast off, and he didn't even have to use a saw. He just ripped it off with his bare hands because that thing was not going to stay on, whether or not it was falling off Big Show's arm to begin with. Or the fact that he was like, you know what, man, forget this cast. Let me just rip it off him. And it was entertaining.
That's what Show wanted to be the big dummy and swing his arm as hard as he could at Triple H when he was up against that turnbuckle.
That's why it's stupid. Man,
that's why it cracked. I'm like, why would you swing your arm that hard, that high? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're stupid. And so
to be fair, we knew it wasn't going to stay on there. That thing was flimsy. But I mean, he broke the hammer with the broken hand. I thought it was definitely unnecessary, but of course it's Big Slow. He's going to do unnecessary things. And then, finishing it off with that unbroken part. It doesn't matter if you break the wooden part, that metal part's right there. That sledge part's right there. Boom, hammered you out. 1, 2, 3, take that win and do it the heel way. And I enjoyed this match for that moment alone, just to know that it was over. And it was good.
I love how Triple H at the end was still selling it. Because, like, at this point, that's of course, it's the rubber mallet sledgehammer. And even after the match is over, he still slides the sledgehammer underneath the ring apron. Even though the ref counted the 3, he's already won the match. He's still hiding the sledgehammer. I thought that was good showmanship. You know what I'm saying? Classic heel shit to continue the heel persona going, as you say, Quabo. So we're gonna rate this thing, gentlemen. What we gonna rate this thing? Hollywood.
A 4.
Okay. Quabo.
10.
Huh?
Video package was a 10.
Right.
Yeah, that video package was definitely a 10. Yeah, 4 is fair. Just dragged on too long. But it's what you expect from Big Show. He tends to make a match drag on, and Triple H gets paid by the 15-minute increment, so he has to at least make it to 15 minutes. That's the most smallest billable amount of hours. So it was good. It was worth it. It was decent.
Okay. All right. Cool deal. All right, moving on. We get Chris Masters, the masterpiece. He's out there doing his thing, them bicep curls, got them guns looking right, I'm trying to get my peaks, like that one day. And Carlito, he's cool, comes up. If y'all remember Carlito he's fisting the people who don't want to be cool. You spit an apple in my face, I'm beating you down, bro. I'm trying to say it's a problem, you know what I'm saying? But he comes up to him and they're in the Elimination Chamber match together. He's like, yo, check it out, man. We need some new blood out there. Let's join the alliance. Take these other cats out. Masterpiece thinks about it. Might be with it. Then we cut to Sheldon Benjamin. Mama in the ring. And shout out Orangeburg, South Carolina, top fans out there, Orangeburg, South Carolina. Because Mama put Orangeburg on the map, boy. What she say, y'all? She was like, Orangeburg, South Carolina. We don't take no ass whooping. We give them out. She just gave Viscera his announcement. Viscera, get your big ass out here. Viscera, Well, it was like Rocky on top of the mountain screaming for Drago. Drago! I'm like, Lord, go ahead, Mama. Mama talking big smack. Let's talk about it, fellas. Quavo, what you think about conversation between Carlito with a masterpiece and Mama in the ring talking smack, boy, putting Orangeburg on the map, giving a shout out to Orangeburg and South Carolina as a whole. And then next thing you know, boy, she calling out Visceral like she Rocky. Boy, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's
Mama ready.
Yeah, she stayed ready. You know,
she want all the smoke.
Yeah, she was damn near about to fight for Shelton.
Right.
She probably would have done it for him too. I mean, she damn near does in this match too. I mean, he hides behind her and whatnot. I mean, it was entertaining. That Carlito and Masterpiece interaction. I thought it was tasteful because of the way that they, were doing those scheming back, behind the scenes schemes, and getting that little quick segment in. I thought it was a decent one. Man, that moment, the HBK promo with Vince, saying hell freezing over. Lot of things going on, and I had that one moment where you see Big Mama get involved, and it's like you also get to see Shelton's athleticism in this match as this is going on. So you got two moving juggling pieces, and then of course you got Big Vis in there, and it does a great job of playing that like what's the word? Belly moment. Yeah, maybe belly moment. I don't know. Either way, it made a good job of making Vis look like that playboy or like that Val Venus type character, but in a cringing way. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah,
it makes you cringe.
Especially
like, please don't take off that sweatsuit.
I was like, ew. I was like, it was one point in the match, and I'm thinking Hollywood going to say something about it. I was like, oh, my eyes, I do not want to be seeing this right now. What am I looking at? Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no.
But it builds up this rookie, makes Shelton look good, and then it creates that good view of the soap opera moment. It's damn near drop the soap moment with freaking Vis and Shelton, and it's like, oh Lord, what are we gonna get next? But
he didn't make him look good. He didn't make him look
not
good.
Not in that moment. Not in that moment. Took away all the good lookings, all the hard work they made of making him look strong and making him look like an actual wrestler that can wrestle. And then it's like, boom. I wonder what would be the nowadays equivalent to that. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Mama was like, my baby.
Oh man, it's good stuff, man. It made me laugh. It definitely made me cringe, and it made me think, damn, they used to let a lot of things happen back in the day. But I'm glad they're not doing that anymore. Hopefully, I don't know. They might bring it back. You never know. Anyways, yeah. This was a tough one to watch, but I'm handing it back to you.
Hollywood. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Quavo. Hollywood. Well, what was your thoughts on this segment, man? Was Mama going ham or what, bro?
I don't want to talk about this. This was foolishness.
Huh?
This was foolishness. What the hell was this?
This was disrespectful.
It's like, no, Mama, I didn't mean it like that. What the hell you mean if you demand an apology, Sheldon? But you thought he was just gonna come out and apologize? You're gonna have to whoop him. Lord have mercy, this segment was bad. This match was bad. Everything about this, like, this is the one match that didn't have a video package. Good. We don't know why this match happened. It's just that they was backstage. They ain't had nothing to do. And Vince was like, damn it, you guys can have a match.
I got 7 minutes and 48 seconds to kill.
How you gonna build it up? Call Thea. Like, she was the best thing about the match.
Oh man, she was.
Get him!
The whole match, bro.
Get him! Beat him down!
He said, "Don't let me get the belt. Don't let me get the belt."
Next, man.
Oh man. Oh, hey, if y'all want to see 7 minutes and 48 seconds of Thea talking straight cash money shit, watch this match. Oh man. Give me a rating, Quavo.
Oh, this was like a 3, dude. This was a 3. This was hard to watch.
That's all for Thea, her shit talking, dude.
But
like,
she made it
talk was on a
entertaining.
10,
Don't
bro.
lie.
Her shit
Mama
talk was on
Benjamin,
a whole
I salute
10,
you.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Hollywood.
What did you give it, Quavo? A 3?
Yeah, I gave it a 3.
I get it, a 2.
Once again, Thea shit talking was on a 10. Oh man. All right. So moving on. Vince comes in and starts talking to Sean, as Quavo pointed out, talking about, nobody's ever entered number 1 in the Elimination Chamber 1. And Sean starts listing off his accomplishments, you know what I'm saying? I've done this, I've done that. I'm better at this, I'm better at that. We'll just see what happens. Because anytime HBK is involved, history can happen. So we go from that to I think I can agree. This was probably like the bathroom break for all the guys that don't have girlfriends. This was probably like their favorite match. So this was 11 minutes of, I'll let the guys tell you. Hollywood, start with you. Braun Panties match. This was the first Braun Panties gauntlet match with Maria. And she had to encounter Vince's Devils. Candice Michelle, Victoria, giggity, goo Victoria, Tori Wilson. Oh boy, I don't even want to talk about the other two. And then Ashley. Get your thoughts on this segment here, bro.
I could have did without this bullshit.
You and me both.
It was bullshit.
It's like a horror movie. What my man say? It was like a horror movie with zombies out there.
As soon as I saw Mae Young, I knew one of them was going to get naked.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
If they would have let her get naked, she would have got butt naked out there.
Oh my God. Hey, yeah. She was thinking about it. I was like, no.
She was so happy to do what she did.
Oh my God.
Listen. No, never mind. I don't even know what
I saw guys literally trying to gouge their eyes out in the crowd. That's how horrible this was. Guys were mad they had to see this bullshit.
And Moolah was just, what was Moolah there for?
Support?
To make sure she didn't get naked?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like she was there for, to make sure she didn't get naked. I don't have a rating for this match, so don't even ask me.
Okay, I got you.
Don't even ask, bro. I don't even know who the hell won.
Ashley won, and then she still got naked.
No. You want to tell me who she is? Who the hell is she?
I don't know who she is. I'm just saying the name.
So why you telling me Ashley?
Come on now. We saw her in the
Victoria
video package earlier. She was in the Trish Stratus one. Talk with Trish and whatnot.
She was?
Yeah, she's the Diva Search winner. Whatnot.
Come on, dog. This is not TNA. Don't get.
I know you had the Divas. Okay, she was the Diva Search. One of the chicks was the GoDaddy girl.
Hold on.
Remember they had. That's when GoDaddy.com was coming out.
Stop.
I didn't care about none of them, dog. All I cared about was Victoria.
Stop.
It was all about Victoria.
Stop, bro. Stop. We are not about to spend
no more time with us. Yeah. Again, Quavo thought in the second.
You gotta name 8 different women that none of them matter, bro. Dog, they took off their bra and panties. I didn't see no butts. No, nothing. It was like
only Victoria.
It was a waste of a bra.
Only Victoria.
First of all,
it was.
They shouldn't have had a bra and panties match. It's so sexist. You know they ain't doing that now. Because they wrestle in their bra and panties now. Shit, the stuff they be wearing. But
no bull. No bull.
Charlotte don't wear nothing.
Neither do Jordan Grace.
Oh yeah, see. But yeah, man. Don't ask me about no rating.
I got you. I already got a 0 there. You're good.
Quavo trying to give she's the diva, sir. This is Quavo. This is not the new school show. This is not TNA. Don't have to give us any bullshit facts about who this girl is that nobody knew. No one in the crowd knew who the hell she was. She probably been there for 6 months and no one knew who the hell she was. So I'm just gonna pause the show. Like,
I'm with you. Quavo, you want to give me any thoughts on this segment? It's 11
I mean, it's
minutes.
Ashley, bro. It's Ashley. We don't know who the hell which Ashley she is.
Dog, I know Tori Wilson and Victoria.
Yeah, I mean, I know Candice Michelle.
I
remember Maria because she's still out there in TNA. I think probably. I don't know. Tori, who's done Playboy with Candice.
Yeah, I know Tori. Yeah, everybody know Tori.
You got Victoria, who's done some actual wrestling.
Giggity goo.
But yeah, no, Ashley's the newcomer. I mean, yeah, this it didn't make sense. A lot of cringeworthy moments, especially with Mae Young. Yeah, man, it's just. I mean, but it makes you think too. Like, okay, this was a filler. This was a filler moment, obviously, building up to the main event. And it's like, what else can you put in here? And it looks like they wanted to make all the divas or all the women's wrestle. And this was kind of one of those things where it's like, if we can't put them in a title match, where are we going to put them in? I personally would have preferred this to be something you see in episode of Raw or SmackDown. But it is the first bra and panties gauntlet. And, bra and panties was the kind of thing that they did tend to do a lot with some of these female wrestlers that didn't get the kind of shine because the athleticism wasn't there. However, in this scenario, Victoria did a decent job, and so did Maria.
What? Okay,
this match could have been on Heat.
I'm about to say, bro. That's what I'm about to say. This shit should have been on Velocity or some shit. Fucking main event or some shit. What the hell? Raw. That's the problem with Raw now. They got this type of bullshit on there. What the hell?
Who's gonna rate this, Quavo?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. I already told you not to even come to me. You come to me first.
Yeah, I already got you a 0. I already got you already.
Come to me first. The next one. I didn't say 0. I just said don't. Ain't no damn rating.
It's NA. Not applicable.
Right. That's good.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, for this one, it was a 2.5, dude. 2.5.
2.5.
Mm-hmm.
All go to Victoria. Now, if Mae Young would have got Victoria naked, hey, 10 for seeing Victoria. Let me stop.
Well, let's be real. That's where they were
trying to get her naked all the way. Though.
That's where they were trying to push the line to.
No,
I will say this.
Mae ass messed up.
That was the only part that had me intrigued when Mae was trying to strip down Victoria, because she had took off her first bra, but Victoria had on her regular bra up under that. Mae was trying to go for that too.
Mae
didn't care. She was like, take it all off. Yeah, they won't let me take it off and take yours off.
Bro, Mae didn't know the difference. Mae,
right?
She didn't know. She thought they was
trying to take it off.
I don't know if you remember seeing those poster boards with the thumbs down. Those had me
cracking
they
were
up.
Like, no.
Oh my gosh,
bro. The girl Ashley that Jose tried to prop up, she won the match. She stripped down. Nobody gave a damn.
Right.
Well, at that point, she had already won, though.
We already seen Victoria. What we care about her for?
That's my point, though. Usually, if like for example, say there was a bra and panties match and Trish won the bra and panties match, and then she still stripped down her bra and panties, people would have been going nuts. No one give a damn about Ashley.
For one, we already seen Mickie James.
Right.
So all these other chicks that was in this match, I'm good. I done seen Mickie James.
Right.
Oh, okay, Victoria, I bet. You something close to Mickie. But I done seen the best of the best.
Right.
The rest of these Joneses, how you say, mid-card?
Nah, they've been below mid-card. They shouldn't.
There you go.
They should have been on the card.
Not even a house show.
These last two segments really should not have been on this pay-per-view.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree.
And I could have did without Big Slow.
Yeah. But Triple H need to get a check. And then we got fat Triple H. We ain't get Rook Triple H.
Oh, yeah.
We got fat, chubby Triple H. He was out of shape. Like, they were drinking them beers. And well, now he wasn't drinking. He don't drink. Right. That's that wedding cake and honeymoon shit.
Yeah.
Not doing them workouts. All right. So
I think Quavo gave that match some. He analyzed that match so good, just so we wouldn't agree on stuff today.
And great job, because y'all been pissing me off agreeing on everything. So it's good to have it shaken up a little bit. Good job. I love it.
Ain't no way.
All right.
Skip that shit.
Uh-huh.
Ain't no way in hell he wasn't fast forwarding.
I mean, I won't lie. I tried to, and then my girlfriend was like, "You gotta really watch this for the podcast. It's pointless." And I was like, "Now I'm gonna do it in spite of you. And I'm gonna take real good notes." She was like, "Bring Triple H back." I was like, "Nope, that's what I'm gonna do now."
Oh shit! Quavo doing relationship shit. Oh, you want me to do it? I'm gonna do it just because you said not to.
I
know that's right.
No comment.
All right, y'all. So next, we had Sheldon and Mama. They going to the phone lines, and Mama talking her smack, and then she showed Sheldon the break, but she used to knock old Vince out, and Sheldon got this look on his face. But then, down comes the chamber. 2 miles of chain, 10 tons of steel, 36 feet in diameter. I'm talking about a creation of Triple H's evil accidental mind. Just wrote it on a napkin and pitched it, and somebody made this destructive device the most destructive device ever designed. Goodness gracious. And we get a video package of all the superstars that's going to be involved in this match. And we got Carlito, Chris Masters, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Kane, Kurt Angle, and Mr. You Can't See Me, the defending WWE champion, John Cena, and is what would be known as the Elimination Chamber match. Dun, dun. Quavo. Excuse me, Quavo. I'm gonna do it like this. Hollywood. Let me get your thoughts, man. Let me come to you first, Hollywood. What's your thoughts, man, on the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship? This one was for all the marbles right here, man. Angle. Woo-wee. Man, talk about this thing for me, bro.
Yeah, you have to sell this because on paper, this is the worst names ever in the chamber.
Right? But, I mean, come on, Carlito, Chris Masters, like what? Okay, but, hey, Kurt Angle. Oh, my goodness. But he came out there like a damn pit bull, Joe.
Yeah. It was good to see Carlito get some bump because he didn't go out, like, super quick. He was in there bumping for a while. I never really got behind Chris Masters. I didn't care about the Master Lock. He wasn't bad. Of course, HBK, he got to be like Ric Flair.
Bleed everywhere, crimson face.
His father did it before him, so he had to do it, his father, Rick's his father. Yeah, like he's so much better than Ric Flair. Oh my gosh. Anyway, John Cena, this is when John Cena started getting his own jerseys. He stopped wearing other people's jerseys. He got his own little white jersey coming out there.
With the spinner belt.
Man, that was the worst belt ever. That's the worst design ever.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the worst design ever. That's
Straight
why
how what Rock say, man, you made it look like a toy.
yeah, and CM Punk was like, ooh, I want that one.
Oh man.
And I mean, it was okay. So out of all the chambers, this wasn't the weakest one, but it lacked something, bro. Something was lacking.
It lacked more Kurt Angle. It lacked more of that ruthless aggression that he brought, because he was the only one that was like serving up cats, man. Cena was lack.
You said
Shawn Michaels being Shawn Michaels.
I mean, it just felt, yeah. I mean, I guess you could say that. I guess you could say added in some more ruthless aggression. It just seemed like everybody was timid.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've seen so many elimination chambers over the time. Like it just seemed like everybody was wrestling not to get hurt, and that's
nobody jumped off for nothing.
And some people might think that's stupid what I just said, because you do wrestle to not get hurt. But what I'm saying is they wrestle very, 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 very cautiously.
Mm-hmm.
Other than Shawn Michaels, face being bloody all up to a pulp. It just was a cautious match. It was a cautious match.
Well, no, Cena had ended up having a crimson face.
Yeah, but he
bladed himself though.
Right. It still was cautious. Like it was a safe match, put it that way. I don't even know why they put this on this pay-per-view, to be honest with you. I guess the pay-per-view needed something after them last 3 matches. So I guess this is why they put this on there. If you didn't know that Cena was going to win, you knew Cena was going to win. I have to go back to the part where before the match, and that's who I thought was going to win. But then I remember he didn't win 2 elimination chambers. Shawn Michaels, when he was talking to Vince, and he was like, remember, there was no one that won from number 1 in the Royal Rumble. I did that. And he started naming his accomplishments. That was pretty cool. But the match itself, like I said, I wasn't very entertained with it. It had a couple cool spots, but I wasn't very much entertained with this match. I mean, it was what it was. The names really, I don't want to see Carlito in this type of match. Where the hell was Booker T?
Nowhere on this pay-per-view except in the beginning of that video pack.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it needed, when you do an elimination chamber match, if you're not doing 2 of them, because they do 2 of them for Raw and SmackDown, later on in history. But if you're not doing 2 of them, you got to have a stronger lineup than this.
Mm-hmm.
The lineup for the first one was what was the lineup for the first one? It was Shawn Michaels, Triple H,
RVD,
Booker T, and it was
an Undertaker, right?
Nah, it wasn't Undertaker. It was somebody else.
Chris Jericho.
Jericho, yes. Those are all big names. The second one was Goldberg, Triple H,
Chris
Jericho, Kevin Nash, and it was one more person.
You said Triple H?
Yeah, I already said him. Randy Orton.
Right.
This one lacked. I'm sorry, like Carlito, no offense to him. He's one of those people that Colin would be like, Carlito could have definitely been a WWE champion. Like, no, the guy that walking around spitting apples in people's face can't be the champion, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Chris Masters, he might have the look. He was one of Vince's probably guys that he liked and the way he looked. But again, your move is a what you call it? Is a
master lock.
The submission move. Who wants to see that in the Elimination Chamber? If you're not brutally beating somebody up to a pulp first, then locking them in the Master's Lock. You know what I'm saying? So it just the chemistry seemed like it was off to me. Of course, like I said, if you didn't know that Cena was going to win, then yeah.
Quavo, what was your thought on the Elimination Chamber match? 28 minutes, 23 seconds. You get John Cena as your winner, a whole bloody mess. Did you peep when he bladed himself? And he kept that blade in his hand for a long time.
Yeah.
A long time. Then they finally got him in the corner. And he finally was able to dispose of that thing.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. I mean, he basically said everything I wanted to say. Like, it lacked the star quality. Yeah, it did have that, like, what's the word? It had those moments where you were like, okay, these guys are double teaming Kane. It makes sense because for the level of popularity and the kind of wrestlers you are, you would need to double team to get a pin on Kane. But it's like, that just also lets you know, like, maybe these two were not ready for this kind of match and star quality. And that also makes you think, like, why did they eliminate Kurt so quickly? Because I feel like Kurt would have been a better thing to have further on. But of course, they were going to tell a story that it's like these two weren't ready, and Cena was going to keep his title going in and trying to come out with that title at the same time too. So it's a lot of things going on. I was never a fan of Chain Gang Cena, but it was decent to start. The crowd, they showed that they had a little bit of liking to Carlito, and there were a couple moments where it was like, okay, you got Angle being the suplex machine that he is, um, looking like a buff Mr. Clean, but at the same time, it's like, it's not fierce. It's not the kind of fierce a dominance and aggression that I wanted to see that normally we have seen nowadays, because we've been able to see him when when he takes the things off the singlet, the he takes the what is it, the shoulder
Strap
straps,
off.
they come down. You didn't see him go super Kurt. And it's like, there's just so many things on here that it was like, okay, this wasn't the kind of elimination chamber that you'd expect, um, considering that it's not an elimination chamber pay-per-view. But at the same time, it's like they tried to give it that kind of mystique or quality during a New Year's Revolution, which, for what it was, for what it did, I liked it, but it wasn't to my liking. It wasn't to that kind of, like he said, it lacked something. It was missing something. Maybe it was the kind of wrestlers that we needed in there, just because it's like it just seemed like they just put everybody they could put in there, and it was just like, all right, try to make this work. And I don't know, it just too many things that it's just like, it was so obvious that Cena was gonna win. Of course those two weren't gonna be able to work together, and even if they did, who do we really want to see walking out of this elimination chamber as a champion? Carlito or Chris Masters? I don't know. So, I mean, it did what it did. And I'm glad it was over, because we knew what was going to happen next. And it was a little obvious from what we had seen earlier in the pay-per-view, that there was going to be a bit of a twist or some kind of something else after this. You know what I mean?
I don't like you right now. And I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
But yeah, this thing right. But yeah, this thing was crazy, man. I noticed that it's funny because I think Angle got eliminated the same way that Kane did in the last one, like with that super kick when he had on somebody. So the blind side with that super kick seemed to be like Shawn Michaels' thing. So I did enjoy that spot. Carlito and Chris Masters both having to pin Kane. That was like, okay, that's a typical Kane because they were just beating him up. My man just kept on rising up. So it was like, okay, I see where this is going. And then to see Carlito backstab Chris Masters after Chris Masters was about to get John Cena up out of there. He had John Cena in the match. John Cena was a bloody mess, beat the shit. Chris Masters had him in a master lock. He about to tap. Carlito backstabs him. Oh, man. And then next thing you know, Cena rolls him up for the win. Cena's your champ. Lord of mercy, as Rasta Man would say. Hollywood, what you going to rate this match, man?
That's why people like Carlito and Chris Masters shouldn't have been in that match. Because nobody else would do that, right? Nobody would do something that dumb in the Elimination Chamber. No stars.
Right.
So.
I agree. Like, yo, yeah, get John Cena up out of here. Get Super Cena up out of here.
Right.
So what you rating this thing, man?
A 4.
4. Oh, shit. Okay. Quabo. Don't like you. What you rating this segment, man? Elimination Chamber.
Hate me, bro.
Hate me, bro.
What
you gonna rate this?
Yeah, I didn't want to watch it at all, to be honest with you, but we'll give it a 3. I give it a 3. Yeah, man. I mean, we've seen Elimination Chambers, and this just wasn't it. And it's like, this isn't even an Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So, what's it even doing here?
Okay, so
you got the.
Sorry, I have to correct you. Keep saying this is an Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. There was no Elimination Chamber pay-per-views at first. None of them were. The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view came later. Just so you know, so our fans would, we have some credibility, because the Elimination Chamber premiered in Survivor Series, and then SummerSlam, and it didn't have a pay-per-view back then. So just to let you know, if you didn't know that, sorry.
Oh, appreciate you, Hollywood. Appreciate you. I can give all the information we can to our folks out there. All right, my man. So Hollywood rates it a full Quabo winning 3. But wait, there's more. We get old Vinnie Mac coming out. No chance. Sometimes that's all you got. And he comes out, he's like, oh, congratulations, Cena. Well fought. Good job. Raise the cage, guys. Raise the cage. The cage is going up. Vince is out there talking, and next thing you know, you think you know me. Edge comes out, cashing in his money in the bank contract on John Cena, who is in the ring a bloody mess after going 30 minutes, because he did start number 2 as Shawn Michaels was number 1. So those were the first 2 guys going at it. So he was in there the whole time, all 28 minutes, 23 seconds, bloodied up, beat down, beat the shit, tired. He need a Red Bull. He need a water. He needs some help. He needs some milk, but he can't get none of that because the ref is like, ring the bell. And boom, Edge is on him. Man, Edge beating him, boy. And we get a new champ. 2 spears later, 1 minute, 46 seconds later, Edge wins his very first WWE contract. Thus, the rated R superstar belt is born. Quavo, here you go, man. You almost gave away my surprise, man. You almost gave away my surprise. What you think? You was excited about this. What you think about this segment right here, man?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I mean, how to explain it?
Well, you better get some more enthusiastic.
You know what I'm saying? He's trying to act all
Nah,
calm and cool. He was hype.
nah, I mean, it's like, you know, it's the replay. It's hard to get back hyped into it. You know what I mean? But
that's not why we said that. But go ahead.
okay. But anyways, no, I liked how you get that plot twist, because you've already thought that the main event was over. Well, haha, post main event, Vinnie Mac screwing over Cena, which is always good to see, for me at least. You got Rated R Superstar coming out here doing what he did and being an opportunist and taking that shot when he can take that shot. Cena's barely up. He's barely, visible. You can't even see through his eyes, all that kind of stuff. But, this was that kind of thing that created that feud afterwards and really made you see, okay, this is why these guys hated each other so well. And also, I mean, you see how much frustration, was seen in Edge in his face throughout this match. Is like, Cena, just fucking go down and let me get this belt and get the quick win out here already. So the one spear didn't do you. Okay, now I got to get you with the other one. It's like, boy, like, hurry up and die already, damn it. But he gets the win. You see the belt change, and it's like, come on now. It's what you want. It's what you want. You didn't want him walking in and walking out with the belt, and he didn't. Not this time. And so he's going home without a belt. You got Lita kissing up on Edge. All that happening all at once. It changed the whole atmosphere, the whole vibe. It kind of woke you up, and it was like, okay, after that kind of match that was missing something, now you got something that created something. So now that it turned it up a notch, and yeah, I liked it.
Okay, yeah, the ugliest kiss in history. I'll tell you what, Edge crying, Lita trying to kiss her. Oh, it was ugly than her kissing Matt Hardy. Let me tell you what. Hollywood, what was your thoughts? Edge getting his first WWE Championship win.
It was dope to see him get his first win. But when CM Punk was on Cole Cabana's podcast, and he said, they kept telling me to make Roman look strong. Well, to Quavo's point, it took 2 spears. Vince was, as much as Vince didn't like John Cena on TV, he loved them for real, because after the match he just fought, anybody else would have got 1 spear, it would have been over. Like, even when CM Punk cashed in against Edge after Batista powerbombed him, it was like he Batista bombed him. He was down in the ring. Batista was leaving. Punk came down, cashed in, won GTS. But with Cena, no. Can't make him look weak. 2 spears. So,
and a beat down.
I ain't like that part. But other than that, I mean, it was cool. It was cool. Okay. It was unexpected, because I forgot who Edge cashed it in on.
Mm-hmm.
So the cashing in on Cena, that was a big deal.
Mm-hmm. At New Year's Revolution, it's like, this wasn't like one of the main pay-per-views. This wasn't like a WrestleMania or Survivor Series or SummerSlam, Royal Rumble. This was a New Year's Revolution. This was just a Raw brand pay-per-view. So that was pretty tight. What y'all gentlemen gonna rate this segment?
Oh,
what happened?
That's why we didn't see Country Taker.
Yeah, he was on SmackDown at the time.
Got you.
That's why we just got Kane. That's why Kane and Big Show was tag team champions at this point.
Got you.
But also, I'm about to get y'all ratings on this, John. This was when, once Edge won, this was the infamous him and Lita getting busy in the middle of the ring. John Cena came in and broke that up. F you to Lita. So I guess that's back when everybody was putting hands on Lita.
Yeah.
JR wasn't the only one.
Right.
But what y'all gonna rate this, man? Edge getting the win over John Cena. Quabo.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
6 for you? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a 5.
5.
Yeah.
I mean, how Quavo trying to be all cool and smooth over that joint, man. All smooth with it, man. I see you. Latino. All right. So we're gonna rate this whole pay-per-view, fellas. New Year's Revolution, 2006, Hollywood.
Duh.
Give me, man.
I never watched this shit again.
I'm gonna give this this is probably why they only made 3 New Year's Revolutions.
Mm-hmm. So you're giving it a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I ain't hear Hollywood. I guess he said, would you say you ain't watching this? I should be giving it?
I'm gonna give it a 3.
3. 3 and 3 for the second, New Year's Revolution taking place in 2006. All right. Not bad, fellas. Not bad. Before we go around the room, anything anybody want to add about this, Joe? Anything when we get off their chest about? You know how we do here in the 4 quarters of wrestling.
I don't want to watch this ever again.
Never again.
Oh man. May not want to watch it again, but we would love to see more Mickey James. Mickey, we love you. Giggity, goo. Yes. Y'all have fun today, fellas, man. Y'all have a good time today.
Yeah, because I like when Jose gave up what you were trying to do.
Yeah, I pressed the red button. I mean, you can't not say do not press the red button and not expect me not to press the red button or at least go near the red button. Come on, man.
Oh man.
It was just right there, bro. It was just right there.
Damn it, Groot.
Jose, the kid that they tell you not to put your hand in the fire while you're cooking, and he still puts his hand in the fire and then he burns it, and he's like, ah!
How are we gonna know whether or not it's hot? I'm just saying.
He's going straight for you. Don't go towards the fire. He's going straight for the fire. You understand what I'm saying? Don't go towards the fire. Yes, I understand. Good. He's going straight for the fire. All right. So, fellas, go ahead and tell the people where they can find you at. Quabo, tell the people where they can find you at, man.
Follow your boy Quavo at Jose Quavo and the number 8 on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We got Tumblr now and Pinterest. Let's get it.
Hollywood, tell the folks where they can find you at, man.
This podcast is sponsored by F the BWO. It's like, no. That was good. Mike T304 on Twitter. M Turner 304 on Instagram. Michael Turner on Facebook. Of course, you can follow us on 613 Faye. And yeah, man, on everything.
Okay, my man. And I am your host, Soul Man Simmons. You can find me on Facebook under Marshall Simmons. I am Soul40, put underscores and all that on Instagram. Soul1520, Soulboy1521 at Gmail on Twitter. And once again, this has been in the 4 corners of wrestling. 4 corners wrestling. 613 Faye Production here on YouTube. Appreciate you tuning in with us. We're going to catch you next time. And as we say here in the 4 corners of wrestling, leave this shit to the professionals. Don't try this at home. And we out.
Kurt Angle doesn't like black people.